Oh yeah, Rob Van Dam is so going to be Paul Heyman's new... What? What is... Curtis who? Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to these, some more Raw thoughts. I apologise that they're a day late. Really crazy day yesterday, so didn't get a chance to watch Raw. So, shall we kick off with things? So, Raw starts with an ambulance making its way to the arena. Now, the thing is, I'm out of the room whilst I clicked on play and thought I'm just going to quickly grab a drink, but I'll leave it playing because I figured the opening credits would start and all that. And I hear an ambulance's sirens going, you know, the type of one that we haven't had in a video for 2 weeks now. Have you noticed 2 straight weeks worth of videos, no emergency services whatsoever? Isn't that strange? Anyway, the point is, I think it's Scott Steiner's music. Genuinely, like, bloody hell, is that? Oh no, it's not. An ambulance comes to the arena, Ryback gets out of it, gets on top of it, and immediately, there's no fanfare, there's no, I'm going to talk, and then get to the point. So no, straight away, I want John Cena in an ambulance match at Payback, which is the next pay-per-view, is it not? And it's like, wow, that was short and to the point, wasn't it? That was direct and to the point. He calls us fat. He says that we see some photos of Cena refusing medical attention. Extreme Rules, god damn it. I don't hate Cena, I don't hate anyone, genuinely don't. I dislike Cena for the fact that he never seems to show any weakness whatsoever, and that bothers me, you know? Yeah, the fans are fat, the fans are weak, and at Payback, like I say, it'll be an ambulance match. This was an alright promo, set the tone. I don't like the fact that their first meeting at Extreme Rules was a stipulation match, so at the same time, with that said, I don't want it to be a stipulation match in their second match, but I suppose if this is the route they're going to go down, an ambulance match, I haven't seen one of those for a while. In the front row, lots of people drink out of some cups that are made by Sonic, whoever they are, which is lovely. In our opening contest, Jericho and The Miz defeated Wade Barrett and Fandango. In the middle of the match, Fandango started dancing on the outside, which is a bit strange. And of course, we all know it's as Intercontinental Champion, it's Wade Barrett's job to not be on the pay-per-view in a match. He was on the pre-show and on the post-show, looking dapper, but of course it's his job to lose to the figure 4 applied by Miz. Jericho starts dancing with Fandango's bird, and then ditches her and does the troll face, and I laugh. Crap ending, alright match. Vicky Guerrero announces that Jack Swagger will face off an opponent tonight, and the opponent will be chosen by the fans on the app. Yay. And they have a choice, and it's one of those, I wonder who they'll pick between R-Truth, Great Khali, and Randy Orton. And you're like, really, those three? I mean, why even bother putting R-Truth and Khali there? Why just say, it's going to be Jack Swagger versus Randy Orton? It's one of those things that it's one of those, why? They're not fair choices, are they? I mean, people should have voted Khali, obviously, but they didn't. In the back, Daniel Bryan and Kane argue. Bryan says that he feels naked without his title belt. Kane says it's because you're not wearing a t-shirt or pants, which is quite amusing. Kofi Kingston breaks it up. Then, in a surprisingly good match, actually, Sheamus defeated Titus O'Neil. And, I mean, genuinely, not a bad match. And you start watching it going, where the hell did this come from? And it was obvious that Sheamus was going to win with the bro kick. That was always going to happen. But, you know, it was a decent match. It was like, wow, that was quite special. But who cares about that? Who cares about anything leading up until this moment? Because this moment, excuse me, fucking full of shit today, aren't I? This is the moment we've all been waiting for as Paul Heyman comes out to announce who his new guy is. Who is the new Paul Heyman guy? Now, before we reveal who it was, I mean, I know I've already mentioned it, and you already know, but I said in private, on Facebook chat on Monday night to various heads when they came up, so Mark, who do you reckon it's going to be? And it's like, hi, by the way, show some fucking manners, but, because that happens a lot. No, hi Mark, how's it going? It's just, bam, question, like, Facebook chat. Fucking hate it. Rude. It's not going to be Rob Van Dam. I guarantee you it won't be Rob Van Dam. I'm like, oh yeah, of course it's going to be Rob Van Dam. WWE have just retweeted Rob Van Dam. It's like, that's lovely. Rob Van Dam coming back as a heel? Really? Do you actually think that's going to happen? No, it's not. It's not going to happen. So well, it was always going to be Rob Van Dam. And yeah, it's the man formerly known as Michael McGillicuddy. He is Kurt Hennig's son. He has a remix of Mr. Perfect's theme music, which is interesting. Kurt Hennig Larry the Axe Hennig, so he is now Curtis Axel. I have no issue with this whatsoever. None. What I do have issue with, and I'm hoping you can imagine where this one's going, yeah? I have issue with Triple H coming out and absolutely burying the guy. He when he tries to talk, he cuts him off, bitch slaps him down to the mat, and you're just like, wow. The crux is that Triple H isn't asked about his loss in the slightest because he beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, because that's what you would say, wouldn't you? And he's going to kick Curtis Axel's ass tonight, and then he's going to kick Paul Heyman's ass. Hooray! And then, in another good match, Big E Langston defeated Alberto Del Rio. Surprisingly good match. I enjoy this one. I think there's a breakup storyline starting right now. I think we'll be able to look at this match as the breakup between the whole Dolph Ziggler, Big E Langston and AJ thing. There's two reasons. The first one is that AJ looked particularly comfortable out there with Big E. And secondly, you've got to imagine there's going to be friction because Big E, alright, it was assisted by the distraction from AJ, but Big E Langston defeated Alberto Del Rio. You know, there is a breakup storyline starting here. It's angle advancement. I have no problem with this match whatsoever. And then AJ Lee defeated Layla in a match that played to utter silence. Pretty much a squash. AJ wins with the Black Widow. And then we talk about who will the fans choose via my favourite thing on my phone, the WWE app. Oh wait, I've got Nokia N8 and can't have the WWE app. But the thing is about this, the whole point is that Michael Cole says, R-Truth, the Great Khali, or Randy Orton. Randy Orton. Who the fuck is Randy Orton? I don't know. We come back from a break to find Cody Rhodes taking on and beating Zack Ryder in a very, very short match. Disaster Kick gets the win. And then, but during the match, on the WWE app, I'm sat there watching it going, God, this is fucking awesome, isn't it? I'm not really. I haven't got the app. But yeah, Ryback is seen watching it. Why? What's the point in getting it if you can watch it on when they're going to keep showing it? Yeah. So you're watching this wrestling match, or I could sit there with the app looking at Ryback watching the same match that I could be watching. What's the fucking point? Anyway, yeah, Disaster Kick gets the win. Ryback comes out and obliterates Zack Ryder, which is lovely. And then, oh look, a conveniently placed ambulance. So he picks him up and puts him into the ambulance. The ambulance fucks off. Happy days, I suppose. The Shield. The Shield and defeated Kofi Kingston and Hell No. Absolutely superb match, this one. This was, genuinely brilliant match. It went 23 minutes, for goodness sake. And it was real. What I really loved about this one is I love the extended beatdown of the babyfaces. So Kofi got the shit kicked out of him, gets the hot tag to Daniel Bryan, who then gets the shit kicked out of him before he can make the hot tag to Kane. Absolutely superb stuff. I love this promo that they cut beforehand where they talked about how they beat down The Rock and they beat down The Undertaker and yada yada yada. That was all good. Did anyone else notice that they have the rolling bar that comes up and it comes across and it shows the tweets coming across? I'm doing it the right way, look. So it's actually right for you guys. Did you notice that they had 3 tweets, yeah? 2 of which had spelling mistakes in them. Did anyone notice that? Business spelt wrong was one of them, I can clearly remember. Anyway, that made me smile. Really, really, really good match. Roman Reigns hitting the spear on Kane to get the win. Fantastic stuff, really enjoyed that. In the back, Caitlyn and Natalya grab Cody Rhodes to see if he's Caitlyn's secret admirer, and he's not, which is lovely. And then Randy Orton defeated Jack Swagger. Randy Orton had received 72% of the votes on the app. 150,000 people voted apparently, which means that 150,000 people have the blasted app. Oh my god, why would you want? Oh, I've already said that. Yeah. In a match of good night. In a night. Is that right? Yeah. In a night of good matches. Sorry, I'm an idiot. In a night of good matches, yeah, another good match. Enjoyed this one. 17 minutes this one went. Literally, the only gripe I've got with this one, because there's got to be something, hasn't there? That when Jack Swagger went for the Patriot lock, he put it on the wrong leg. He put it on the right leg, and then he turned Randy Orton around. It's like he went, oh shit, I've got it on the wrong leg. Picked him up by the left leg. So it's one of those, yeah, that's a basic mistake, isn't it? But other than that, really enjoyed this one. RKO gets the win. What is it with this showing decent matches? Maybe it's because it's a night after a pay-per-view again. So it's like, oh yeah, the last time it was a night after a pay-per-view was a particularly good show, and I'm really enjoying this Raw. Now, I can say categorically off the bat right now, I bet everyone watching this hated this show. I bet every single person hated this one. But just because I enjoyed it. You know how it works. If I enjoy a show, you guys hate it. If I hate it, you guys love it. So I'm therefore, I'm guessing when I look at the comments down below, it's going to be, yeah, hated this one, hated this one, hated this one. And then our main event, Triple H and Curtis Axel didn't really. It was no contest or a draw or whatever. It's nice to see the commentator mention that Axel was a former tag team champion with David Otunga. Oh wait, no, they didn't do that, did they? Yeah, I like the storytelling in this match because Axel continuously went for the jaw of Triple H, and I like that. But then it was all undone, I suppose, because Triple H hits. Well, for the first time on Raw in 3 years, apparently, Triple H, Irish whip, Axel comes back, quad-ripping spinebuster of doom! But then he's like, oh no, and he, they brawl on the outside. He's all, oh, and the commentators are selling it with that deathly silence that they do. With the there's obviously something wrong here. And then Triple H collapses. They have to put him on a chair. He pours some water over himself, and it's quite clear they're going to go through the concussion storyline here. So why that doesn't count as a count out, I've no idea, to be honest. But it's like I think it was the referee. I think Mike Yoda, was it Mike Yoda or Brian Hebner? I don't care. Whichever referee it was said was asked why didn't you count Ryback and John Cena out? Because I was more concerned about the welfare of the wrestler. So I'm guessing Curtis Axel and Paul Heyman just fucked off, and left Triple H to it, And well, that was the show. The opening contest and this match had pretty poor endings. I think you'll agree, but at the same time, yeah, I quite enjoyed this show, to be honest. It was a genuinely good watch. There was only that one match where, the women's match wasn't great, and Cody Rhodes versus Zack Ryder was a squash. But other than that, every other match, I believe, delivered, other than, like I say, those two endings. But we got two great matches, great TV matches, which we can't go wrong with. Well, one good, one great. Let's not be too hasty on the old praise of Randy Orton versus Jack Swagger, shall we? So yeah, that was that. I enjoyed this Raw. I'm sure it's going to be all downhill from here to Payback. But my next video is going to be a WCW Slamboree 97 review. I've been putting this show off for weeks, and as it stands now, at 10 to 3 on Wednesday afternoon, I haven't even started watching it yet, and it's due up tomorrow. Which, yeah, so don't be surprised if it's not up tomorrow. It's probably going to be closer to Saturday morning than when it actually goes up. Not looking forward to watching this one at all. I haven't watched a WCW show from 97 though, think about it, for 2 years. So that's an interesting one. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit subscribe and like if you haven't. Leave me a comment. I don't reply to them all, but I read every single one of them. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Mark Pete, and I'll see you all very soon. Take it easy, guys.